Okay. I'm gonna get started on this Genshin quest. I think my plan is gonna work.
It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia. I've been getting better and better at
Just to
reading
make
lately.
sure.
Mr. Alhaitham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeria these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I am in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever. I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry?
No way. Can't believe it.
Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence.
What is this
That's
beginning?
true. It's
What?
pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your forest ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Yep,
Hey,
indeed, there is
you're zoning
color
out again.
content for
I'm gonna buy some
the first
toys for
time in a good
Rangers.
while.
Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different. Is this really Sumeru City?
Okay. Alright, there's a story save point, cool.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? Would you like some fruit? It takes courage to maintain
Or
a peaceful
save enough
life.
money to buy that custom. I heard that Sage disappears without a trace.
What is Kabe gonna be then if he's not?
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very slim.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month. Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to... Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzare. Seems like a much safer choice. Hmm? Who's sneaking around over there?
Mind you have Nicole on your account now. Did you just do that random temple and get her?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Cafe saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos. This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey,
They
wait, don't run
radiance
off.
happened, what?
How strange.
Did you
What's gotten
lose
into
two
her today?
50-50s in a row? Because isn't that when the radiance can even
Everyone
trigger?
switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
I would say I guess you can't really complain, but
Lots of
a bit of a
visitors
wasted
today, I see.
radiance.
Welcome all. It's been a while.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off? To be completely honest,
Did
I think the
Nino get a
title
new
would fit
VA?
you better than me,
Was this how
Kale.
she's always sounded?
You think? Can't say I've never imagined
Whatever, I
myself as
messed
a
up.
merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite
Well, I
life
guess
a
at least
try.
got Moika's new best in
You
slot
would?
team.
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
What even is a
Sure.
passive again? I've
If the
forgotten
day
from the
comes,
live stream.
I'd be honored. Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? My head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
What as in...
All right, not a single Mora short. That covers you for this month's rent. What a relief. I was worried the design fees I received this month wouldn't
Is it
be
like the
enough.
more expanded
No,
effect,
that's
or was it
not
just the
Fred.
regular?
Just let me know and I'll give you a few days grace. We've known each other long enough for that.
Because I can see it having use of
Anyway,
it's the
are you
better
settling in?
effect, like the one that
I
not
couldn't
Cry
help but
has.
notice that you're staying up late quite often.
But if it's the one that any
Yeah,
previous region
I can't
has,
explain it. I just feel more inspired at night.
why
Once
is that
I
a
get in the
thing?
zone, I can race through a whole bunch of drafts, no problem. But what about you? I keep hearing you sighing these days. Is everything okay? Well, it's just you think this house is a little small? I guess I should be used to it after living here for so many years. But for
That's a
some
choice.
reason, I've been feeling claustrophobic recently.
I assume
wanna
you've got to
move
craft the
somewhere
compass too for it
Once
to
I've
be
made enough
used.
Mora, I'm gonna buy a huge new house, as big as
It's not just getting at least the blueprint,
at
it'll
least
be
as big
cracked
as
in two.
the Palace of Alcazarzaray. That sounds really expensive. True. I'll never be able to afford it on a scribe's salary alone. I need to find another way.
If only.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future! We must cast aside our useless flesh and...
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master! It's me! Kale! Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a Forest Watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together, and...
All right.
Yeah,
there's
I
no
can
rush.
see that
Let's
being a
back up little.
struggle.
Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Master!
I'm glad I already had an insane Navi to begin with.
What is it? Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Who said that?
That dream felt
I've just been
unusually real, didn't it?
playing
Here's
games.
my
I
suggestion.
don't know how to answer that, to be
Since you're
honest.
heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
So that's...
What a strange situation. No wonder Kali was in such a rush to write us a letter. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore.
Oh, they're actually using the means
That's a
outfit
scary
now.
thought.
I found these games that would have taken me there.
Bring it.
No.
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness! I'm so glad you made it!
Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like lots of people are moving or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish. She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! That's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dori's Sumpter Beast Park. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So far, at least.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the
Just
sanctuary of Sarasthana when you
how
arrive.
long this ends up being.
She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tainari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment, I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Yeah, if you want to.
Sorry to trouble you, but
I'm just gonna guess it's gonna be like 2.5 hours.
Medicine? It's
Around
buried
about that.
somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom?
Just since it is 2 acts, not just a singular.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
That can't be right.
We should
For
go
one
help the
quest?
evacuees. See you around.
I refuse to believe that
glad
Act
you
9
believed
is
me
5
and
to
came
6
all this way
hours.
to help. It means a lot.
Because I don't even plan to
Please
do
be
Act 10
safe.
until the weekend, most likely.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye. Look after yourself.
I can see both acts
Will
taking
do.
6 hours
See ya.
total. That makes sense. That's how it usually is. Yeah.
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to
So I'm just going to assume
honestly,
half and half, 2.5 hours to 3 hours then.
myself.
No, I'm only doing Act 9.
Sanctuary of Sarasthana and see Nahida.
Because I know I'm going to make a mistake doing Act 10 as well.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves.
Wait, the new
are
boss is a
frayed.
weekly? I thought it was a...
The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike.
Yeah, that's what I was
So he's
thinking, about
ordered
2
us
to
to
3
strengthen our
hours. It's probably going to be
defenses.
about 2.5,
Just
2 hours
seeing
40.
you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter.
But another
I'm sure everyone's
Dotori
expecting you.
weekly? Wait, is... Oh, well, I want to check, but I guess I'm not. Can I check in anywhere? No, I'd have to leave the story to check Amazing.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
I assumed the next week would be next version.
See everyone again? Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions.
But I guess the fact that it is a unique area that it's in should have been a dead giveaway. It's a weekly.
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yeah.
I'm not really surprised because it is just using other bosses' attacks like Raiden's.
Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right.
I don't remember who else.
Kale and Tainari
but I
reported
know,
the situation to the Dendro
I
Archon.
know Raiden's is one of them.
She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The
Yeah,
tree
it does have
serves as
unique
a central
gimmicks.
hub
This
where the
one's
ley
just a
lines
mixture.
converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories. But something has gone awry, severely compromising.
So I guess that means there's
performance of
no
this
new
core
world
function.
boss in this update then?
Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul.
It's just
hampering the ley
purely
lines
a new
flow.
domain and new
If this
weekly.
continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
I have come this far.
Interesting.
To use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Adds up.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function
Capitano is
But
mentioned.
it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind. And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be
Who knows? Maybe Snezhnaya will
The Dendro Archon's power
make him
originates from
playable.
Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then. Some sort of disease, perhaps. No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul
Might have to win.
malfunctioned this
Might
easily,
change it from play
the
3
world
matches
would
to
have met
win
its
3
end
matches.
long ago.
That's a bit odd.
Sino? What is it?
I guess
Not
it's
long ago,
I guess it's since you're getting a
I got a
skin
tip
for
from the
free.
Core of 30 that a large number
Maybe
of
that's why they've just
unidentified
changed
merchant
it.
caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Yeah, fair.
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul.
How?
But theoretically,
That is
this
just
connection should grow weaker with distance.
that is near
normal circumstances,
impossible
she could unleash
with
her
how
full
good my
power
artifacts
here.
are.
But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
I mean, yeah, so do I. Though I guess to be fair, I think One Piece did lose its crit rate just because I don't need it now due to due to
Let's
C2.
go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
In general, it's still pretty similar to mine. I wouldn't say it's better. But that's just purely because I have C2 Navi, I mean, and I have 100% at all times. I guess if I didn't have C2, his would be easily better. Yeah, I just target 64 to get my 100.
Civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy. With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Yeah, his would be better.
Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be
It's not
showing
bad,
a
I
little
don't
more
know.
confidence, don't you think?
I don't know if I have any artifact pieces that would keep me at this
A wise judgment.
ratio.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
Yeah. To be fair, most nation outfits would look kind of out of place, would they not? Just considering
How is the Dendro
especially
Archon?
for people from Snezhnaya.
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still
Yeah, they
very
probably would be,
Based on the
due,
information
just
you
since their
provided,
outfits are
I
not
have a
designed for
working
desert.
hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence.
It literally could
and
not be
partly
more
due to a
opposite
physiological imbalance
what their outfits are
caused by the
designed for.
rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself,
I'm
pay
honestly
the
not
price with your
sure.
life. The Dendro Archon
It's like
is not
the
only
only
drained of
elemental
power,
reaction I know
but her
nothing
life
about
force
it,
is at a
except it
critically low level.
decreases physical
Is
resistance.
there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well,
Maybe
gods.
it can?
What's
Like,
their capacity for self-healing?
it's like the one
Before we think
elemental
about that,
reaction
there's a
no
bigger
one cares for,
predicament to
since it
resolve.
has no use anywhere.
Restoring the Dendro Archon's
Well,
power requires us to heal
until the
Irminsul
most
first.
recent artifacts up.
But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
That isn't on the new set. Says there's another effect to be revealed.
Master Tainari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tainari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Maybe it can crush.
Tainari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and
Fair
save
enough.
Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Elkindi of the Spontamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
I did not.
Nice to meet you all.
I've heard much about you.
I was
Delighted to
unaware
finally
of
meet you in
any of
person.
that.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself.
That
Thank
explains
you
why I
for
didn't see
lending
it
your
then.
aid to Sumeru once more.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always
say
talking
this
about
now.
you two.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot, but they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Fernas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Curse is always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the
Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the
Am I
situation
missing
within
something? I
Irminsul
don't see it on their
might be
Twitter at
far
all.
worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point.
It's
But
the
until
ghost
worst
train,
comes to
huh?
worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course. But even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use, and Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
Whatever it is, it has been removed from their Twitter.
Master.
Because I see the artifacts.
The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have
That
effects
is-
in the world.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find it myself on their Twitter, but like it doesn't exist on their Twitter
It almost
anymore.
feels like we're being chased relentlessly.
It must have
with
been
no time
removed.
to catch our breath.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in while he continues investigating.
Because I assume it's just an image you have, not a tweet. 17th, 19th, 18th, 18th, 18th. I see a GIF. But that's just like a bunch of different icons. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I see.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Rightly being in there's
Get back soon.
certainly something.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there.
Yeah, that probably is why, if it truly is a buff he's getting. Probably means there's reruns for sure coming up then.
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all!
Okay. Where are the artifacts that go?
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of
there it is.
warrior?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
Oh, it's...
Oh, when the, for the crit rate thing, were you talking about? You were talking about the
That's right.
set,
Flowers
right?
that bloom from openings in the ley lines.
Because if so,
indicating
I
some sort
I
of
think what they mean is your attack against that enemy that's affected by superconduct, you get more crit rate against them.
Nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
I don't think it's a case of making it a critical thing.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity
Probably
a
just
little
so
better.
there's more crits on
They're
their
the ones
attacks.
who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley lines?
I mean, it has to be opponents affected
do,
by
Professor.
superconduct. That's the
I
thing.
received full marks in that course.
Something's gonna be buffed about superconduct
After
for
all
sure,
these
but
years,
I
it's
don't
time
think it's
to
gonna be
put
crit
that
related.
knowledge into practice. There must
Just
be
since
an
the enemy
anomalous
has to be
information
affected
hidden
by it
within
already.
these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Will you need my help?
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't
They're gonna
worry
do
if you
something
don't show
with
up.
it, yeah.
I'll come and find you.
Whatever it may be. I just realized the game actually tells you when the progress is saved now.
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
I see.
What is it? You thought of something? Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irmin's soul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irmin's soul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it
How did you
pains me to
manage
say anything
that?
nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely
Whoa, I
forgets
just really
anything
slipped the
he's
mind
read.
that day, fair enough.
The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha
I
relies
guess
on
to
the
be
Gnosis
fair,
as
the
power
robot
source,
dailies aren't
and in its
as
absence, we'll
important
need to
due
find an
to not
alternative.
lacking a
To
singular
tackle this
thing in that
problem,
game.
It looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Like, what is it, 90 primos isn't really going to make a difference.
Mainly to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We
I
have
guess
to
I
move
wasted
into
a little
Desert
bit of the
next.
welcome,
The
yeah.
scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian
But the
population
amount it
seeks
wasted
refuge in
is
Naru Village.
probably
The Eremites will keep
negligible.
everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
Yeah, like, it's not much wasted. If it was like a full week, that's when... Yeah, I can see why it would be annoying to forget.
Wow.
But
Nice
one
one,
day's at least
Traveler.
not much.
Let's hear it.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case,
Yeah.
as long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nihida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru Village.
What does that even do
and the
for her?
Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars. And
I know
open a
I
new
read
path
that witch
before our
homework in the title, not in the title, in the description. I just stopped reading the rest because I knew it didn't matter to
King of
me.
Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Interesting.
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action. But we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a Pep was in... Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second.
Kale, what's the matter?
Well, the thing is, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in
Survivability is never an issue now.
Sumeru chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense. You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Yeah, makes sense.
Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for her, in case we ever parted ways. But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays.
How so?
We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough
Is
for
it just because of
you
Nicole? Is that why?
But still, these are your treasured memories.
Because that makes sense if
I'll
so.
make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a
I
safe
see.
trip. See you again soon.
See ya! Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
Okay.
Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a Pep to help? Actually, never mind. In a Pep size, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. And my...
I had a feeling your kind might come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes. Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch
No,
as
because I had to
your own
reinstall the
world
whole
is
game.
plunged into oblivion.
So I just decided to not bother.
Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
This isn't a joke, Pep! Nahida's in grave danger! Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance?
God, I'll click it, thank you. Please disappear.
Pep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much,
That's not the reason, it's because of the fact that I pre-installed it. Tried to...
great humiliation
I don't know what it was trying, but it was reinstalling the whole game.
jumping at this chance to
So I
balance
had
the
to uninstall it to actually have the room to have it install correctly.
Now that is a compelling reason.
Because I know updates work just fine, because I know the next day it updated just fine. It was a 2.5 gig update if I remember right.
Boer who saved me from agony.
That worked just fine. For whatever reason, it's because of the reinstall, I think. So I've learned to not pre-install large games now. Because I'm not going to have the room for it.
Oh, tiny Boer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show
I wish that was the case because it quite literally said it did not have enough storage to do so. I assume it was the unpacking thing. It's just because I had like 30 gigs on my drive. So no matter what, I cannot get the room for it.
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Booer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover.
I have got
her
it
former
installed, I
strength.
just never bothered checking it out.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare me your feigned concern. A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing
Makes
Tiny
sense.
Booer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Yeah, just like Horizon 5 then.
I did once. That tree
A
was
cheese
not planted
alive.
by the heavenly principles.
Oh.
Irminsul existed before they ever
Already?
arrived into that.
What?
Actually, I just saw that there was a.
There was a
I think there was
time
one
it
for
belonged
Rossi
to
from
Teyvat,
Arknight, so I guess that's not surprising.
Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm. The heavenly principles usurped
Yeah.
and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged. As things stand today,
Makes
holding a grudge
sense.
against you would serve no purpose.
I would assume it's just a splash art though,
But there
no?
will come a day when we reclaim this
Oh.
world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense
It's probably
that
from a
far away
collab
from
that
here,
happened
the
IRL
Hydro
then.
Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. But we have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Uh-huh.
Gacha City Radio.
I hear a
Amazing.
great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see. Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Boo is
Yeah,
safe with me.
makes sense.
Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
To be fair, is it Forza? Was it Forza that's kind of CPU dependent too? If I remember, one of the Forza games was like, CPU also helps a lot for it. Instead of it being mainly GPU.
Nahida, you're awake. Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for
Oh.
a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
Makes sense. I guess then again, Forzas have always just been very well optimized. Like, one of the really good things about it is just how good the optimization always is.
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over there.
I have no idea what you could have put it as. I don't know what the letter limits would be.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a
Do
relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Is it Salonen?
Duri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry.
I
that
actually
couldn't
forgot
stay
you
by
could
your side
set
for
them
long,
as
and that I could
set
not
the
have more
license
time to get
plates.
familiar with you.
Lilupar. Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it
Amazing.
a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Damn.
When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Yeah, that is what happens when you have an uncommon name.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad. Looks like Alhazen was right. Let's get inside, see what's going on.
Oh my god, please.
Watch out! Hiya! Ha-na! Ha-cha! Watch out!
many of these things are there?
Target spotted! All units at the ready.
The Fatui? They must be using this place as a stronghold. Are they the ones behind all this? Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos!
I'm guessing that's... Oh, well.
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jin free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup en route! Stop her at all costs!
Careful! We're back again! Coming at ya! Hiya! Ha-ha! Hiya! Coming at ya! Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
I did see the new Game Pass, yes. And there is, as usual, one game, one interesting game. Yeah, I saw that. It sucks that it's gonna be on the 2nd of June, like, but I guess I'll happily wait for it. Yeah, putting Bowser on it was a choice of all time that they had.
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did.
Yes, I guess so.
I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures.
Surely. I don't remember any of their names.
My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so You see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons? So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game...
Yeah, that's just what a PC Game Pass really needed.
But now I must bid you farewell.
That reminds me, I
It was
never
a wise
checked if
decision not to attack me
Jurassic World was
immediately.
PC Game Pass, it was just
Since you did not fall
Xbox.
for my ambush, I will now
I
have to
wanna
ask
double check
those
that
in
now.
hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall her while I execute the next step
I
of the
assume it's
plan.
PC as well. Okay, it
Sumeru
is.
City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
It would be very on brand for Game Pass to put the good games only on console, but the bad ones on PC.
He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
Oh, yeah, everything's on PC? I thought it was just a few things would be.
Get that thing in position!
Bring it! Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get... Hold on! Just a little longer!
Hiya! Watch out! We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him! Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to... What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan. Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say
Really?
even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of
That
friendships.
feels
When
insanely
any set of
short.
rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! Oh, I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun! Oh, okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get him back!
You enjoy whatever you plan to do?
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into Aru village. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora. Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
Yep, that worked out just well.
Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? Two can play at that game!
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Oh god, the hell is this team gonna be? Okay.
How did I pass out? Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds
What
me
is-
of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spinal Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time being side by side.
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop. There's too can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
Why is Neil just
We held
watching?
the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news! Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still... Master!
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
No way, it's loser.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try. I am a spirit created at the beginning. Stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's because of whatever he's researching is related to the machinery.
Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Maybe?
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it?
They really gave Jet a voice actor.
There we
3
go.
years later.
Come on, let's leave this place.
I guess fair enough. Yeah, if Chisa exists, maybe Sitlali. Nah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's alone and maybe not currently. It's maybe a bit too early for that.
It's like they were never here.
But maybe a little bit longer and one will
They
exist.
came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news.
Yeah.
I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life. What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Wow.
I remember
Sounds like I
nothing
should
about
leave
these
town to visit
characters.
some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to go?
All I remember is highly overrated quest.
Simon almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
That bottle? Seriously?
Maybe.
We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything's been going on in Gurubad, she must have woken up, right? Only one way to find out.
She is only in one of the world quests. I think if I remember right, its name is Golden Slumber. I just know that quest is highly overrated, from what I remember.
Bring it.
God, not this place again. People seem to think it was one. Like, I just remember not enjoying it anywhere near as much as what other people keep saying it was about. Like, I wouldn't say Jet was anything special, especially.
Dream that was. It's been a while, my master.
And they even gave the
and
other
you're
part
here
of
too,
the
little
voice too.
wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurubad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It
Some I
rekindled the flame of
enjoyed,
vengeance
but
within the Jinn,
this one people
depriving Gurubad
kept
of
saying was
any hope
really
of
good, and
peace.
to me it was just
I fought against it for a long,
it was
long
okay.
time, until
Nowhere
one
near as good as
day,
people like to
I
claim.
sensed a change in a foreign land to the west.
It
Suddenly,
might
pitch black abyss
be.
fell silent.
I'm trying to think of. Well, since Lila Paul knows about Jet, I assume so.
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Lilupar. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again.
No, but I
When
have
said
seen
that we'd meet again under a lovelier
Charlie
sun,
uploaded a bunch of like
this
uploaded
was
2 videos since I
exactly
last
how I
saw anything about it.
Yay! Although honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
I'm not even surprised by that.
The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple
That
of Silent
sounds about
Gravity
right.
now.
I can see that happening.
Time to regroup.
Does this one give primos? Yeah, so this is probably the end of Act 9.
Bring it!
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we
It'll be a
activate
week after. Oh,
Well,
wait, no,
unless
what
you
about
know
next
of
week?
another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is
Denia
our only
releases tomorrow.
The plan
I
is
assume it's
sound,
next week,
and
actually.
the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kave, Farozan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of
I've come to a
Silence is.
realization
This
earlier
Kave
when I was doing my
and the one
Woowa
that's hidden
dailies.
all
I have
over.
farmed way too much of the pistol
Hello.
stuff.
I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Because if I remember right, I've got like 900
Famous name
green.
from the
No,
history books.
600 to 700
Pleased
greens
to
and
meet you.
blues.
A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust.
I think I
Friends of friends.
farmed.
Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the traveler's judgment.
I should have
Not
probably
sure
farmed a
you're
bit
good
more
people.
rectifier just to be
The
safe
sandstorms have calmed
instead of
down.
pistol.
I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved?
I didn't realize how
What
much
did
I
you
had
find?
until after I'd already farmed the last day.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there.
Yeah, I still have time. It's just
Luckily,
more of the
Jet
double
used the
drops. Because
mechanism
today was the
outside
last
to
day of
free
double
us,
drops.
and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
Just feels a little wasted since I already had way too many
So,
pistols.
This mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
That is true. Because it's still a week to find out what to truly farm for her.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just
Oh yeah, I guess that is true.
Shift the blame on tends to prove useful.
Maybe I've got
should
too
trouble
little
come
then.
knocking later. The most
Then again, I'm not
important
gonna
thing
max
for now
either
is
of them.
to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar. Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with
Yeah.
you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of
Penning everything only happens with a character I really like.
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch
I
is out of
swear,
the question.
no, don't do
So our
that.
only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the
That,
mausoleum
at
of
that
King
point,
Deshret.
well, I've just wasted so much double jobs for no reason.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any more
Yeah, but
pistols, because I
I'm sure
know
they'll
for a
reach
fact I've got
compromise
enough.
once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology.
And if I
Times of
need
crisis
more, I'll
like
just
this
farm
leave us with little
after
choice.
I have them. It's easier.
Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember.
I would assume they
What causes our rise and
would.
fall? What obliterates love and
Or
hate?
at least have something that
And
resembles
what
the anime.
determines truth and
Just
falsehood?
since they cloud the
Those were
anime
the
at
3
the very
questions,
least.
right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so
And they must have something related to either of them.
Nefer is a friend we met in Nodcry.
Not cry. Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Yeah, I could
Really?
see that being harder to
Came here to
implement
help
with
out?
WooWa systems.
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nodcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Nicole! Nefer!
Thank you for adding Nicole and Nefer to the Chronicles. Very useful.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh,
To be fair, Nicole's been talking to Kali constantly.
an invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel
That's
in
like
and
the
out.
most she's had so
No
far.
one can
This is
leave
constantly
and no
talking to
one can
Kali for some
enter.
reason. No one else, just Kali
Sumeru
though.
has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all. And
I don't know how
Sumeru is
else
the
you would
nation closest
describe
to
it, because it's clearly her
I
talking.
imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Tevat. It may have been implemented long ago.
Doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
I'm
Currently,
sure the
that
Nicole thing
does
is
appear
probably
to be the case,
explained
which is
outside of the Archon
precisely
quest,
why
probably
I
in
am
the
here.
tribal,
This
not
is a
tribal
critical
chronicles.
moment for the world, and Sumeru
The
is the eye of the
level
storm.
thing in Nordcry, whatever it was called.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Reputation.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Yeah, that
Judging
sounds
by
like
your
Nicole.
tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon
I guess
a
all that
time.
Nicole has,
So I
from
do
what
know
I've
a thing
seen,
or
is
two
those
about him.
little
As for your past,
emojis,
I have ways to learn
I
the full
guess?
story if I wish
Emoticons?
to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction.
I just know she has like these
Time
emoticon
has
things that
taught me
appear
anything.
after certain
It's that
attacks.
human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their
Yeah,
minds
sounds
about
about
things
right.
all the time.
Understandable.
But that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately is to
That
guide
is res-
people
I need to
towards
start
their
doing the exploration in the new
truest
area.
desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past.
Just
because
since
I
my
do
week
not
has
believe
been
you
is
are
in 3
motivated
weeks
by
now.
hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's
I'm actually gonna have to start doing that.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it?
Yeah.
not so good at
I
reading
still
the
need enough to
atmosphere.
guarantee a 50-50.
You're right,
That's the
Nicole.
thing.
There's more to me than just hatred.
Oh, do I already have it now?
Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The
I
all-consuming
don't know if I'm in
sands,
50s or 70s on Palms
bloodshed,
now. I don't
both
remember.
deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
I don't remember how many I have. Why can I not remember? I checked earlier
I
today.
hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today.
Actually, I might already be in the
They'll
70s.
always be a part of me.
In that case,
I've gotten more
would you
since
like
I've
to
already
hear
done
my
the Abyss.
perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every
Though as
day
per
you get to
usual, I
hear
can't
an
do the
angel's
last stage.
opinion.
Shocker.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships.
Yeah, it was fine.
Weren't nearly as interesting as they are now.
If anything, the Nefer side showed more issue than the Navia side did.
I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are
That's just because I nearly died with one of them. I don't remember who it
object.
was that I nearly died
When
with.
those things are gone,
Just since
memories
Escoffier's
quickly
uptime on
fade,
burst is
and
so bad.
emotions slip away along with them.
Nefer was second side because of the Hydro enemies. I put Navi on first side since she's pretty good against
Desert would be no
all
more.
elements.
With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for
At least when it comes
memories
to
buried
shields due to being
deep in your
Claymore.
heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only
I think just with
applaud the
Geo,
destruction of the things they hate.
well, Claymore characters being so
Still,
good against
I'm a special case.
the
Someone once
shields
told
in
me that
general
human
that's probably
memory
just
is
why I
more
didn't have too
selective
big of
than
an
a
issue.
Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth.
I don't know if Geo is any
As much as I dislike
Geo itself
Sumeru,
is specifically
this is
good
no
against
way for it to
shields
perish.
like that.
All right,
Might be decent.
you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
Yeah, Geo's like decent against
be
everything,
upfront
but
with you.
it's just the
I don't have
shields.
much more on me.
I don't know how it works
If
against
that's what you
slime
need, I could
shield.
borrow some from Alice. Or
I assume it's
perhaps
just the
I
same
could
as
pay in
the
sculptures.
Abyss
The ones I
Mage
carve
shield.
are
Probably
actually worth
still
quite a lot.
a good alternative.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss. You can count on me. And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need.
And yet, no Yehoda allowed on your account,
That
outside
was
of the
far
event.
more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose.
The game knows when you want a character, so it
I've seen her yet.
purposefully lowers the odds of you
Taking care
getting
of
them.
things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
Yeah,
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something
that's
called
the game really
Aru's
doesn't want
Shoot,
you to have the characters you
which can be used to
like.
establish connection with
on
Aru.
the,
We still have some
booster.
time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned
Oh,
inside
yeah.
the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done.
Wasn't it both?
So if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Did you lose them both, Skirk and Escoffier?
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an airmite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory. and she's mentioned you all before.
Yeah, I guess you just got the
It's
rarer
nice
one.
to
But
finally put faces to the names.
is it 50-50? I always forget how
my
the radiant
associate
system
here is
works.
probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually,
Because it only starts triggering after two 50-50 losses, and it's a 50-50 to even be radiance?
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking
Yes,
in my
okay.
head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel?
Yeah.
Sounds like a big deal, but,
I mean,
what exactly
I guess
is
you
an
still
angel?
can't complain.
Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
But now think about it, isn't this your second time getting captured in radiance?
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
buffers in general will always
Oh,
just be
please don't call me
future-proof.
ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me.
The fact that you've
Just
managed to hit
relax and
2
be
capturing
yourselves.
radiances
No
now,
need to be nervous.
and I still have yet to hit even
If it's
1.
okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of
I
Sumeru's
am, but
city in
I just want to
disarray?
see the animation for
Why did
once.
those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you?
I'm not going to
I
complain
can
just
guide
since...
you to the truth.
Well, yeah, it's not a good thing to
It
happen. It
involves
never
a
will
personal
be, because it
secret
means
of
you've gotten
yours.
so unlucky for it to
I
happen.
prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Can I really not go through the NPCs? Oh, I could have just gone through that first door.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I
That
was
is true, it does
expecting.
mean you lost it.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well,
Yeah.
Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed. I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my
Also,
closest
I
friends.
love how they've mentioned
Closest
Farazan,
friends.
and even shown her picture, and
so
she hasn't
nice
even
to hear
appeared
that.
yet. She's like the
Alright,
only Sumeru
in that
character
case,
alongside
I'll get
Candace
right
to not
to
appear
it.
so far.
Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories.
Layla was only shown in the background upon getting here, and that was it.
You're saying that
She hasn't
what
even,
happened
she
to
hasn't
me
like
has
been
something to do with the
mentioned
god
or
remains they
anything.
injected me with?
Yes.
I know, I guess Layla
Those
kind
were
of was in the
remains of
beginning.
Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What?
Huh. Fascinating.
Yes, you could interact with her
You
to
don't seem
talk with her.
surprised like the rest of us.
Whereas here you
Why?
couldn't at all,
The
since it was
possibility
proxy
crossed
trigger.
my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the goddess of flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord
alongside
of Flowers within
Candace.
her.
They're like
Well,
the
it
oh no,
is
Nilu
a
as well.
very small
Oh no,
fragment.
Nilu was in the day
Unless
apart.
special
Never mind.
methods are used to manifest its power.
Yeah, it's only
even
can.
her closest
Now, Wonder was
acquaintances find it near
with
impossible to detect.
Nahida.
After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert.
He was
Deshret
properly
gathered
talking
all
and
the
everything. He
pieces
was in
he'd
the
find
quest.
and buried
It's
them
just
in the
Nilu,
eternal
not
oasis.
Nilu, Candace and
But
Farazan.
some fragments remained
They've been
unaccounted
mentioned, and that's
for.
it.
Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down.
The Farazan was even labeled to be
for
with
use
this
in some
group, and then she just
It's
disappeared.
not an uncommon occurrence.
I don't know if about Candace. Candace might have been the same. She might have been listed with the group, then just disappeared.
You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me,
I have
you wouldn't
not
think
logged
of me
on to
as
Overwatch at all.
Hermanubis.
I have no
In
idea.
the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that
I
dream
assume
had,
so, because when
was it
we
a
last
warning from
played,
the
which was
Goddess of
Friday
Flowers?
last week, if I'm not mistaken, or Saturday.
Just like me, she was an angel
Yeah,
created
probably
by the
Saturday.
primordial humans, born
Yeah,
with the
makes sense.
instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished,
And next week, if it gets
her
me, we should get
essence retains its
2.
natural instincts. Even her smallest
Yeah, I
remaining
will.
fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The mother of dreams? Lord of flowers and oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
Surely you'll get the Junga Queen skin.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only
Do we
one
also get
affected
that
with that
regular
remains,
crate in
but
Epic, or was it
only
just
in
the
you
legendary?
have her fragments persisted.
I assume it's all 3,
I
right?
suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of
Okay.
suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility.
Let's
As this
see.
young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the
Oh.
family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll
Well,
work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And
that
even if all
is
7
a-
pillars of King
that is a
Deshret agree to let us
skin.
proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most.
Don't worry
You
about
won't have
it.
to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm
Also,
here,
is that Chisa
things will be
library
resolved
really the
far more
Chisa
quickly
we know?
and smoothly than last time.
Because it says Chisa Lawson.
Self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening.
Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, I guess, with a blue ribbon instead of the red. Yeah, I assume it's her merged with someone else because she doesn't have blue ribbons whatsoever. Like, I'm pretty sure even in official art she has red ribbons no matter what. No, Farazan is here. Can you talk to her? Oh, you can.
Oh, Miss Nicole.
I swear
heard
to
you're
God.
a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Oh, it's this. I forgot about that.
Whoa. Where did
That
that
is a
come
collab they had at one point, isn't it?
Level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet.
There probably is.
What do you think?
Which means you'll have a Galbrenna one.
Isn't it?
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Farazan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh,
Probably you
a
know.
squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
The game wants you to play the most annoying tanks in the
Do you
game.
tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit.
Can you not wish that upon me?
Kave!
Sorry, Madame Farazan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Farazan? Was it?
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's
I guess we'll see when I get to opening it.
Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly,
If anything, the game will probably give me one for Soldier 76.
It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes
Yeah, but
stories
he's
about
boring.
That must be
That's the
why I
thing.
quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Farozan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
I guess at least there was Farazan content in the quest. Yeah, I guess.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Ah, closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this activity...
Is that a sort of match you had in Marvel Rivals? What?
I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is
No,
hilarious.
I didn't.
Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings.
Yeah.
Truly hysterical.
Why you...
Oh.
Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilipar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Why did
Time
it
is of the
sound like
essence.
Nefo's speaking
Let's
through a
get down to
can?
business. We come to you, O three
What
ancient
was-
lords,
what was
to
the-
request your assistance on
The
behalf of
voice
the
acting
Academia.
there.
If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story. So, to demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague
I would at
the
least
three
understand if it was like a directional thing that the voice director went with, but
What's the harm
even
in
the
letting her
NPCs
speak?
aren't speaking
It's
that
not
way.
worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood,
Actually, again, this is what never
the
sounded like the
liar's
entire
soul.
quest.
Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well,
A
that's
2.5.
simply because it was my answer, not the one King
Interesting.
Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, It's the answer to
Yeah,
all
that's
three
a
of them.
choice all time.
Things
A
wax
2.5
and wane with the passage
weapon.
of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all.
If they're gonna add weapon
back
skins
to
into the pool, the next version should have an event weapon. We'll see in 6.7? Yeah, 6.7.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long, long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything
It would be
you've
nice if they
done
did
for me,
weapons
I
alongside
sincerely
the
hope
weapon
you
skin.
never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
I mean,
It's
what
good
was
to
the
see
first
you,
weapon skin we got for
Goth,
free?
The Ibis King.
A reskin.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease, seeing you two getting along so well.
Because obviously the
Should we
current
maybe
one is.
introduce ourselves,
That's an obvious fact.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm Sethos, the current
Well,
leader of the
they
Temple
should
of
do
Silence.
a,
This
like
is General
currently
Mahamatra
they're doing a
Sinai.
claymore skin. They should have done a
This is the
claymore
former
weapon alongside
Slankamat
it,
sage,
at
Cyrus.
least.
But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
That would make sense to do
Everything is equally
a
new
weapon
to us,
plus a
in
skin
truth.
for said
We've
weapon
been gone
class.
from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for
Just
now.
since it's a
We can
skin for
always ask
everything.
Nefer about you later. It'll give
Or
me
do that,
something to
yeah.
talk about with my
Have them
children.
alongside the weapon skin.
You're like a helpless parrot. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness.
Because weapon skins are nice to get. At least now you don't have to do the hardest difficulty just to get the hardest difficulty of whatever the mod's called, Stygian.
Take it in stride,
Just for it to
begin
last
the 3
one
questions.
version. Or
Let's
whatever
not
it is.
forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before, and we need your help.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause
I
or
guess.
consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons.
These guys were brought
she,
up in that one
Kusanali, must have some
Sumeru event.
history.
But their models are new.
You can help us make
That's for
history,
sure.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making
And I
some
guess they also have
modifications to it,
statues in Sumeru
we can use its
pyramids.
technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat.
Yeah.
The only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary
That's just a widescreen moment.
You asked us to state our wishes.
Ultra wide, sorry.
And we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you. And they need Aru.
What do we think, my
Because that for
fellow
sure will be
All-Falls?
cut off on other monitors.
Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
It certainly looks like it.
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally.
Things I've got no way of actually testing that. Oh god,
Know
golden
you then
slumber.
that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to
Because obviously
replicate King
cutscenes are
Deshret's work.
still limited
Never
in
will there
ways.
be another chance to come so close to
Actually, yeah,
creating
it must because the all the UI is cut off, is still like far from the edge still.
Are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu, once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret.
Yeah.
But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
Everyone's centered fully. The UI is like a bit far from the full corner like it usually would be.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Yeah, it looks
Saint
off.
Shazbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected.
Uh,
Initiating autonomous will.
I never really put much mind to it.
Lord Hereshov, what a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Potentially, depending on how they have the character models handled.
You have
I would
always
imagine.
opened with that same phrase. In life, death, and now even beyond.
I just know that like
Al Akmar is long gone. What is the reason
all
for this
older
meeting?
games, I'm pretty sure you can always see it.
Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of
Yeah, in
present-day
old
Sumeru
content you
access
probably
to
could.
Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations.
Yeah, in 2020, Ultra was barely a thing. It was very minimal.
Is the pride of Al Akmar.
Especially on like my screen,
Unanimous
I don't
consent of the 7 pillars.
know if it would
You have a convincing
exist.
reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Ahmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people.
I have no idea.
God King's wishes as we consider our
Can I see
decision.
a brand anywhere?
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that
It's
the
a
last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon,
Kurui?
will never communicate with us?
That's the brand by the looks of it.
Mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But a pep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Let me search it up.
Can someone attest to this? Do we
Kurui.
have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings. Can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Monitor.
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
Yeah, that's the brand.
It was Thoth's disciples who
34
revealed the
rating.
truth to us.
Wait.
We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear
I guess I already found the exact
that way
monitor,
the rest of us may have a
actually.
clear conscience.
What the hell?
Harishef, you diabolical fiend.
Okay.
Awakened our
Well,
former colleagues
I guess I
for you,
found the exact
supported your opinion and backed your
The hell?
decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
Literally the first result that pops up if you search up Karui ultrawide monitor.
At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my
It must be their
word worth less
only
to you than
ultrawide monitor they've
Hermanus's?
made.
Hypocrite though you are, Lord,
34 E6
you are
UC.
humorous in
Yeah, I
equal
assume that's the one I have.
How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I,
KOO
approve the
RUI.
King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do.
I assume this is the one I have. It looks
the
like
moment
it.
that Aru is liberated,
Ah,
the
here we go.
myriad
Let's see.
souls residing within the golden slumber
Do they have
will
any
return
ultrawides?
to the ley lines.
Oh, it doesn't look like they have any of the
Once the ley
ultrawides.
lines
This might be
flow
the
again,
only one they have.
These souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed
Yeah, it
regardless.
really is. It's their only
Furthermore,
ultrawide.
The contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act
Also,
of
I thought
benevolence.
1440p monitors
The
were
deceased
way
have
more
a right to
expensive than
rest in
this.
peace.
Especially
King Deshret's
ultrawides.
creation is
That seems
clearly a place of
fairly
rest
cheap.
and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way.
Well, at least for the exact model I have.
But
But
no matter.
it even automatically filled in the exact model. Oh, for me it's £200.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time.
I thought they were way more expensive than
Ibis
it.
King and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
Oh. I see.
Hey! Look at that!
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it's...
Here you are. Through the sands of time. I see you.
Father. Father...
Yeah,
Is it
that's
really
truly a
him?
Sweden moment.
It's Jet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the golden slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semail, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough.
The game does not want to give them Sukaku. What the hell?
Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life.
Whenever she's been uprated on a banner they've pulled on, they only got the other character for sure.
All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Father! Father! Father.
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon.
Yeah, but still, the game isn't giving
Just a
them
little
Tsukaku.
son. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
Yes, at the same time, it's
You've
kind of
grown
lucky because it
strong,
means they're
Gen.
only getting the
More
C6
than enough
characters
to
they
fend
have.
for yourself. Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
Oh, I see. I didn't even realize people use Sukaku with Miyabi. Just with the existence of Miyabi and Yuzuhano.
Me, what a touching reunion that was. It seems we
But I
did a
guess he's
good
probably
deed
just for
today.
more of a free-to-play team.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for
Oh,
our iniquity, are
that I
surely
also
the least
didn't note.
qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install
You
a
enjoy
defense
so?
mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Oh, that's only back 9. How long was that? 2.5 hours, like I thought. Okay. That saved them 1 minute. Okay. Leave for the time being. Where the hell? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna check. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. Trump's domain. Oh yeah, it is another weekly. What the hell? Why does Dotori have 2 weekly bosses? And one's just called the Doctor, while the other one's called Il Dottore. What? I also like how that means now Sumeru has 3 weekly bosses. I guess Mondstadt's no different. Mondstadt also has 3. Very funny though. I do already have 70 plus puzzles, okay.
And the porches died again. I was watering it every day.
Why
Overdid it this time.
is Twitter do this to me? Yeah, 2.5 hours. That's a fine amount of time. I will probably do Act 10 on the weekend, Sunday, maybe Monday. And then I'll do the Wooba, what's it called? Segway. Probably this time next week on the Wednesday. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best course of action I have. Either Tuesday or Wednesday. After that, I don't know what else. Fortunately.
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish?
Yeah, I'll do Genshin on Sunday, Monday, and then move Tuesday, Wednesday. The quest finished. I was just finishing the stream. Because as I thought it was 2.5 hours. Surprisingly. Sure, I'll be safe for a bit. I don't know how long. I don't know what else I'm gonna do for streaming outside of Gacha. I really need to figure out other stuff to play. Alright, you enjoy, sir.